And we are live! Hello mga kakwento, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are tuning in. To those who are watching or will watch the replay later, thank you, thank you, thank you. Good afternoon here in the Philippines and good afternoon in Australia. So welcome back to another episode of Kape at Kwento Kwentong Pagbabago where we keep it real for life, change and growth, one coffee at a time. I'm Lori, a former OFW, a mother of two, the face behind Life with Their business page, and now a proud digital business owner. And today, we have a very amazing guest whose story will truly inspire anyone who's juggling work, family, and big dreams. She's originally from Fiji, now living in Australia, a loving wife, and a mom to a wonderful son. She works as a registered full-time nurse, and on top of that, she's also building her digital business on the side. Imagine that hustle. And here's something impressive. She's only 5 months in the business and already reached her third milestone. So let's welcome Atita, or Ate as she likes to be called. I'll add her to stage. How are you, Ate?
I am good, thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm very well, thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much for spending your time with my Go Live this afternoon. I just like to say hi to Melissa Ventura. Thank you for the love and thank you for watching. Okay, Ate, I'll proceed with my first question. Tell us a little about your background. How did life take from Fiji to Australia?
Thank you, Lori. My name is Ateca. I'm originally from Fiji. I am a mom to one son. I'm a wife, working as a registered nurse here in Queensland, Australia for the last 7 years, and I have been a nurse for the last 30 plus years. Still working full time. So 2000, I believe 2003, we moved from New Zealand, Fiji to New Zealand to work as a registered nurse, and then moved over here 2017. So 7 years already here in Queensland, Australia. Um, I'm running my online digital business, and I have never regretted the choice that I made to start the online digital business. Thanks, Lori.
Yes, that's true. You're a full-time nurse, registered nurse, a wife, and a mom. How do you manage all these roles and still have time for your digital business?
Yeah, nursing is a very demanding job. It's a very giving job. It's very tiring at times. For me, I try to say 2 to 3 hours a day if I can dedicate to the online digital business. As I said, as a busy nurse and mom, I believe it is all about smart time management and using the system that is already in place because this online digital business is fully automated. 90% of the work is already done by the tools that are in the business. The heavy lifting, so to speak, is already done by the business. The only part is the 10% that we do. Um, and also at work when I have a tea break, lunch break, and I've got stuff to do, I have to catch up on. Yeah, I use those breaks in between to catch up on what I needed to do. So I believe when you are driven, when you want it that bad, you will look for the time, uh, even though you're busy. Your why will drive you to look for that little time to slot in what you need to put in um, for your online digital business. And yeah, that is for me as a registered nurse, as a busy wife, that is what I try to do. Just make sure that you get that time and slot in what work you need to do.
Yes, that's true. All of us has the same time. We all have 24 hours in a day, right? Even how busy you are at your full-time work, if you really have your big why and
Mm,
you dream of giving a good future to your family, you will really find time to do this business, right? Thank you so much for
mm.
that, Ate. I'll proceed with my third question. What inspired you to start this digital business despite having a stable nursing career?
Okay, my big whys. The very reason there are a few. We bought a house a couple of years ago, so acquiring a mortgage in your 50s is scary. And for me, as a registered nurse, I was thinking 20-year mortgage, and I'm in my 50s already. So for me, I remember one morning I was praying and I said, Lord, you need to come with a solution to this. I am not going to be working forever. I am not going to be working all my life. I want to retire when I still can walk, when I still can have fun, when I still can enjoy life. So I came back from my vacation in January, and my sister was the one who introduced me to the business. And so my first big why is the mortgage. And I'm believing God that by the end of next year, we will be mortgage free.
Wow.
And number two, I want to retire. As I said, I want to retire healthy. I want to retire still able to go for coffee, to go travel, see places, to go for mission work, to give into the church, to help out where help's needed. Um, and also, I want to spend a lot of time with my husband because, as you see, the shift work. He goes to work. I come back from night shift. Like we just pass each other at the door. Sometimes you don't see each other for a whole day. And um, I would love to have a lot of time spent with my husband and my son and his family. So that is another thing that I would love to do when when this digital business will take us there. Yes, retire mortgage and then retirement and then spending time with the family and also helping out where we can. That those are the main whys. And as I go back to question two, how do you find the time? So for
Mm.
me, when I think of my whys, I have to find the time. Why? I need to hit those goals bullseye come next year. That's that's what fuels me to continue. That's what fuels me to look for those little gap, tea break, lunch break, any other break that you get. Just go online and see what you need to do. So there you go. Those are my whys, Laurie. Thank you.
Yes, Ate, that's amazing. We all have our big why, so we really need to find time to 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 do this business, to start this business. So even though you have a stable career now, but of course, we won't get any younger, right? We will grow old. We will, as we age, we will, our body will weaken. We cannot like work. You're a nurse. We cannot work. You won't be able to work until you're 5 to 10 years from now, right? So this business will really give us time and financial freedom. Thank you so much for that, Ati. For my for our viewers right now, if you can resonate with Atika's story, please register on our website at displayed on our screen. So I'll go to my fourth question. You only been in the business for 5 months. And you have reached your third milestone. That's amazing. How do you think what do you think helped you achieve that milestone so quickly?
Thank you, Laurie. Honestly, it's about staying consistent. Um, Staying consistent, trusting the system, and keeping God at the center of everything. Um, Consistency for me is taking daily small steps. Stay rooted in your why. That is a big thing. Let the why fuel your consistency. The reason why I'm consistent, the reason why I look for the gaps in time because of my whys. I want this mortgage paid off by end of 2026. I want to retire by the end of 2026. I want to help people out. I want to go on mission trips. I want to still travel. I want to spend time with my family. So when I think of that, there are times that I don't feel so consistent enough to come and do something on the platform. There are times that you want to just, oh my God. But when you think of your whys, that is what fuels you to continue. So for me, staying rooted in your why, know why you started. Because a lot of times we start and then you get so mediocre with what you're doing and you've totally forgotten that these are the very reasons why you started. And then you tend to lax off and then you tend to slow down. So for me, I believe it is so important that your why fuels your everyday consistency with your business. And progress is not perfection. Remember that. Yesterday, I did a my first live on my business page, and then the connection just died. What I'm trying to say here is progress, not perfection. I did that, and then it didn't work out. So progress. You keep doing it, keep giving it a try. If you fail, if your ad flops, keep going. Because when you look at the people who are six figures and seven-figure earners in this digital business, the same platform that they have is what we have. They don't have anything else. There's no extra training that they had. No, the same platform. It is how you work it. So for me, consistency is the main thing. Uh, Connection to your whys needs to be so strong enough so that that can fuel you. And progress, remember, it's not perfection. You don't have to be perfect. Like I've always said, as a registered nurse, you study for a couple of years, you get the degree, and you think that you know whatever you are stepping out into. But with this digital business, there's no degree. You don't go to uni for this. It's sort of like you just step into the unknown. Um, and as I said, it's progression. Progression. You progress. A little task done today, a little task done tomorrow. It doesn't have to be perfect. At the beginning, every post about my buyers, every post about my business partners, I send them back to my sister to do the Canva for me because I didn't have time to do Canva and I wasn't that tech savvy person. I didn't know how to do that, but now I'm doing Canva left, right, and center. So progress, not perfection. Someone will tell me, "Oh, your thing had this. The post that you did had this. Can you change it?" So I take it down, I change things, and I put it back up. And now I can do that like very easy for me to do. So progress, not perfection. Um, it does not mean flawless. It means showing up even when it's messy. That's progress. When you are scared, because the type of person I am, I don't post daily. In this business, you have to show up daily,
Mm.
consistency. So, in order for me, I'll connect back to my why, for that mortgage to be paid the end of next year, for me to retire end of next year, for me to do this, this, and this, consistency every day, show up. This is what we're doing today. One of the days we're showing up, it's today. So, for me, it's all those wrapped in neat tie. Consistency, progress is not perfection, and yeah, big, strong connection to your why.
That's amazing, Ate. It's really true, right? Progress over perfection and consistency.
Yeah.
Even though it's not perfect, as long as every day you're willing to learn, you're showing up on your business, then in the near future you will attain the goal, as long as you have your strong why, your greatest why to do why are you are doing this
Mm.
business, right?
Yes.
It's really, really, we have a training that is very easy to follow. It's a step by
Mm.
step training. So even though
Mm.
you're not a tech savvy like me, I'm also not tech savvy. But because of our systems training, a video step by step training, it will be easier for me to understand what our
Mm.
business
Mm.
is, how we will be able to manage our business. Thank you for that, Ate. For my fifth question, what challenges did you face during your first few months and how did you overcome it?
Okay, challenges. Busy. Number one, I was always busy. I am always busy. I know I will always be busy because of the type of work that I have, shift work. And on top of that, you come home. There's things to be done at home. You're a mom, you're a wife. Um, what I try to do is look for those breaks. As I said before, if you are connected so strongly to your why, you will look for those breaks. You will make things happen. You will make sure that at least you've got a couple of minutes that I can come onto my platform and do something about my business. Uh, so the challenges were there. But as I said, I kept going back to my whys. If these are what I'm aiming to get or I'm aiming to reach in this span of time, I will need to look, even though I am busy. So busy was I was always busy. I mean, like you come back from work and you just want to come, eat, sleep, or whatever you want to do. You don't want to come back to the business. But as I said, let your why fuel your moving forward in your business. Second, digital market is new. For me, it is very new. And as I said, the normal putting in the data, typing this, copy and paste, the basics of computer is what I knew. But it was a learning curve for me. And as Laurie said, you have to be teachable. You have to be willing to learn. You have to, for me, being willing to learn, staying teachable and coachable by people, following the training, celebrating small wins. So, following the training, um, being teachable. Sometimes, especially when you're adults, take for example, I've been a nurse for this long, and for someone young to come and teach me, this is how this is done. You have to take a bigger step back and realize that yes, I am new to this. This digital business thing is new. It's a learning curve. So it's very important that I stay teachable, I stay coachable, and I follow the trainings. And also, do not forget to celebrate the little wins. My first paycheck was 500 and something dollars. It may not sound big to those six-figure earners or seven-figure earners, but for me, hey, this is my first step. It's my baby step. I will celebrate. So do not forget, celebrate your small wins. And my third challenge was fear of putting myself out there. As I said before, I don't post every day. I don't want to post every day. But because my goal are this, and this, I need to do the hard yards. And also, we're worried about others, what people will say or what people will think. And I've heard this a lot on this platform, the online digital business. What others think and say about you is none of your business. Yes.
They won't
You
pay
keep
your
doing
bills,
you.
right?
Yes. They don't pay the bills, they don't pay the bread, they don't pay school fees, they don't pay for your mortgage. So I listened to the last time they had the conference, the convention in San Diego, and I think one of the guests, I believe it was I can't remember his name now. The guy, not Sam and Greg, it's the other guy. He said, "Oh, it's Jay
Jet
Shetty. This is
Jet
Jay
Shetty?
Shetty. Yes, Jay Shetty. This is what he said. You walk into a room and there's a crowd of people sitting there, and you walk in and you're wondering, oh my God, what are they thinking about me?" And he said, to be honest, they're not even thinking about you. They're not even worried about you. And this is what he said. When you talk, you're too loud. When you don't say anything, you're too quiet. You're antisocial. Anything that you do, they will talk. So just do it anyway. So for me,
Yes.
fear of putting yourself out there, that was a challenge. And I remembered one of the older ladies in the business. I believe she's up there, probably a level 5 or level 6. She said, I had fear, but I took fear with me to my wins. She said she continued. She continued with fear there. She just continued. She moved on with fear. I moved with fear. It was there. I feared, but I just went anyway. I did it anyway. So um again, what other people think about you and about me is none of our business. So yeah, those are the challenges. And for me, the mainstay, I'll go back to my faith in God. That the word of God says that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And I believe if the word of God says that that's me, and I have to believe that that's me. And you have to be grateful. You have to thank God for the opportunity, because I remember praying for the avenue to help um, quicken the mortgage payments, and this business came along. So you've got to be very grateful and be thankful to God for the opportunities that He allows. And I totally believe that this is a door of opportunity that He has opened, and I'm very grateful for that. Thanks, Lori.
That's truly inspiring, Atika. For me, one of my challenges also is to show up in social media because I also don't want people to see me. And as you mentioned, right, even if you
Mhm.
quietly or you
It's
talk
loud.
loud, people will have
Yes.
something to say. So
To
whatever you
say,
do,
always.
people will have something to say, good or bad.
Always.
We don't
Yes.
care, right? Because our dreams for our family is
Matter
more
to us.
stronger
Yes.
than our fears. All right.
Yes.
Thank you
Yes.
so much, Ate. That's so inspiring. For my last question, for moms or professionals who are thinking about starting an online business but they feel they are too busy or scared, what advice can you give them?
Number one, fear is normal. Do it scared. Courage and confidence, they grow as you take action, taking that step. For me, going live, oh my God, I would never go live. That's what I told my sister when I started. You know what? I'm not going to go live. I'll do everything else, not go live. And now she's laughing at me every time I go live because this is not me. So the thing is, fear is normal. It's okay to have fear there. But you know what? Just do it scared. Once you take that step, and then you see that a whole other avenue opens up. That's what boosts your courage. That's what boosts your confidence. So please take action. Also, if you want to change something now and you're not doing anything about it, I'll tell you now, nothing will change later. Life will keep moving, bills will keep coming. If you want to make a change now, the right time is now. Start scared, start small, start not knowing. As I said, nursing, you study a couple of years, get the degree, then you come to work. You think that you know. Here, no. You just took a step in, and then you saw this, and then you continued. And for me, 5 months down the line, I'm waiting for my eighth and ninth check now. 5 months down the
Wow.
line. I love what I'm seeing. It's not, for me, it's not about, I mean, it is about the money, but it's not solely about the money, because I have helped a lot of people, and a lot of people have helped me. So the community here, it's a giving community. The positivity and the helping each other out is so big in here. People from all over the world that you don't know will congratulate you on your little steps that you take. Do not compare yourself with anyone. Comparison is a dream killer. So do not look to the right, do not look to the left. If you're wise, these are the reason why I would love to start the business. Take that step. Take that step. You will not regret it. I'm saying to you now. So from level 1 to level 3, where we want to go is level 6. Hey, Lori. So I'm
Yes.
halfway. I'm halfway. 5 months. And Lori is going to keep coming now after this. Lori is going to move as well after this. So for us, if we want something to change badly, you need to take the action now. Um, I've learned that from whatever was going on in the like as I started, whatever was going on in the first few months, I took that step. I felt that I was scared, but as I slowly saw that avenues are opening up, and I realized that, as I said before, the platform that is available to me is available to those 6-figure, 7-figure earners. I mean, this is doable. This is doable. I remember when Abraham and Sarah, I believe they were in their 90s or hundreds, and then the angel of the Lord came and told them that, Sarah, you're going to have a baby. And she laughed. She laughed because she couldn't believe that. And then the angel said, is there anything too hard for God to do? So there you go. There's nothing too hard for him to do. So again, I'm believing for that mortgage at the end of next year. I'm believing to retire at the end of next year, and every other thing that I have said, end of next year. So please, if you're thinking to start something that will help your family in the future, because this is can be passed generation to generation, start now. Start scared, start small, start not knowing. Just start. Thank you, Lori.
That's so amazing, Ate. Thank you so much for sharing your journey with us. It's really, really inspiring. Your story proves that no matter how busy life gets, if you have the right mindset and the right system, it's possible to create something extra for your family and your future. So to everyone watching, remember this. You don't need to quit your job to start building your dreams. You just need the courage to begin. Thank you so much, Ate, for the opportunity to be my guest. You're really, really, really inspiring. And this business, a lot of people have already proven the
Mm.
success that they have right now. So with consistency, just show up on the business, then you will reach the success that you're aiming for. So thank you so much for spending time with us this afternoon, mga kakwento. Let's continue to open our hearts to new possibilities, open our minds to new ways of earning, and open our lives to new freedom. So see you again on my next episode of Kape at Kwento, Kwentong Pagbabago. That will
Um,
be at 7 p.m. Philippine time and 7 a.m. Canada time later. She's originally from Philippines and residing in Canada. This is how global our business is. So bring your coffee, bring your dreams, and let's talk change. Continue to earn smart and live free and grow into the person God created us to be. So if you're curious, you want to learn more, you may message me or Ate or register on our website at www.loriramos.com and for Ate, www.rocokita.com for with your name and email, and we will send you the link for the free info session. So good afternoon and God bless us all. Bye-bye.
bye.